Hello, everyone. Long time no see. Welcome back to the Sister Diary. Yeah, I just woke up from a nap and I'm getting ready to go back to bed. So, come along with me as I do my little nighttime routine. So, we're going to touch base on everything skincare as well as hair care. I want to make sure that every time I step out the crib, my hair is giving scalp. You feel me? So, let's get right into this routine. So, getting my hair out of the way, I personally like to start my regimen by doing like little hair removal because I just happen to be one of those girls that are more on the hairier side. So, I have the long sideburns, I have thick brows, which is a blessing, but I also have hair on my upper lip. And even if I remove it all one day, it just feels like the next day I still have to go through that process again. Let me know if y'all can relate to me. All the hairier girls come to the front. So the next step into my nighttime routine is probably the step where I do be spending the most of my time, which is my oral hygiene. Cause bro, just know once I whip out that floss, I mean business. I don't play about my teeth and I don't play about my breath. You will never catch me with bad breath. And if you think you have, stop lying. Cause one thing about me, I never slip.
I never fall. A lot of hoes give me their numbers, but I never call.
Like, don't play with me for real. Now that that's done, we're going to move on to the closure of my sew-in. So I am going to be using a different toothbrush, if it wasn't obvious. And what I'm going to focus on is really taking off all of the gunk, the hairspray, the glue that is pretty much at my edges and also between the lace. Just because I am going to church the next morning and I do want like a clean foundation to reapply a melting spray on my lace. So once I feel like I've scrubbed off all of the excess glue and product on my lace, I just go ahead and rinse it all out and I'm pretty much left with like the glueless part of my closure. So now I'm just gonna hop in the shower and proceed with the next steps of my routine. Out the shower, now that I'm finished with cleansing my body, we are getting into my favorite part of this whole routine, which is my skincare. For my facial wash, I do like to use a gel cleanser at night because I feel like it is more gentle, and I decided to go with the gel cleanser by Skin Fix Barrier Plus. Next up is exfoliation, and I like to exfoliate my skin, I would say about 3 times a week. And the scrub that I like to use is this Facial Radiance Scrub by L'Occitane en Provence. And of course, I can't forget the lips when it comes to exfoliation. I like to use this watermelon flavored lip scrub that I found at Lush. When it comes to creams and serums, I like to keep it light and simple. So for my night serum, I am using the Immortelle Reset by L'Occitane en Provence. And then for my moisturizer, I am using the Daily Moisturizer by Good Molecules. This is just a gentle reminder, even if your piercings are healed, take the habit of taking like a small cotton swab and still wiping like the front and the back of the piercing just to avoid any like funky smells, or like if you're getting close to someone's whispering in your ear, you do not want them to think that you smell bad. So yeah, just taking the habit of wiping it. It could be with a cloth as well, with like warm water, and just wiping it like front and back. If by now you're still wondering why the heck is my lace still lifted, guys, please be patient with me. I promise it's gonna give scalp by the end of this video. Trust the process. Keeping in mind that my lace is still damp, I am gonna let that dry overnight because in the morning before going to church, I am gonna be using like a spritz spray to melt down the lace on my forehead. As a girl who doesn't know how to use a curling iron at my grown age, I like to opt for heatless overnight curls using some Velcro rollers as well as some flexi rods. Normally, I would use like a hair mousse to kind of hold the curls into place and have them set once they dry. But this time, I just decided to stick with warm water to not have any like product buildup within my hair. If you are new to my channel and you've made it this far into the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way you do not miss any further uploads. If you are not new to my channel, but you haven't subscribed yet, what's wrong with you? Time to subscribe. And if you don't want to subscribe, I'm afraid that's not even an option. Now here comes the end to my nighttime routine, but my night routine cannot be complete without at least reading a little bit of my Bible and doing a little bit of studying just to set the mood for the rest of the night. And this is the results the next morning before leaving for church. See, I told y'all the lace was going to be giving scalp. I swear y'all was praying on my downfall, but all weapons formed against me and my lace shall not prosper. Anyway, bye!